I absolutely love this idea for a smart home device, so let's build an NFC and smart home connected medication reminder light. Basically what we're going to do here is build a system that can track when we've taken our meds and make sure there's a bright light reminding us to do so if we haven't. Before we get it all connected, we have to design the notification light itself. To do this, I just measured the dimensions of a pill capsule and then modeled it so I could 3D print it. I printed it in 2 halves so I could have 2 separate colors and then just hot glued them together. Then I took some LED strips and wired them up to this USB power cable I had on hand. And lastly, to finish it off, I'm hot gluing these strips into the pill casing. Now we have a fun little pill-shaped LED light. Let's build in all the smart home logic. We're here in the bathroom, which is where I keep my vitamins and meds that I need to take. And what I've done is I've just double-sided taped the LED light to the wall here. Now what we're going to do is plug that light into this smart plug so we can control the state of the light in our smart home. And now that we've got it connected to our smart home, we can start building in the logic to track whether or not we've taken our meds. And this is where all the magic happens. The way I want this to work is if this is lit, it means I still need to take my medication. The first thing we're going to do is set up a really simple smart home automation to turn the light on every day at 7:30 a.m. This is when I usually take my medication. I actually have 2 of these set up at both 7:30 and 5 p.m. I take them twice. This is the cool part. What we're going to do is use an NFC tag to track whether or not I've taken my meds. If you don't know what an NFC tag is, they're these cheap little stickers that just cost a few cents that you can program to do pretty much anything when you tap your phone to the back of them, like this. Now we're going to set up this simple automation that says when the pill tag is detected, turn the light off. This is Siri shortcuts where I'm doing this. Check this out. Here's how this works. I walk into the bathroom and I see the medication light is on. That means I need to take my meds. I then take my meds and tap my phone to the top of the bottle. That in turn turns the light on. This is really, really cool because not only is it a really easy way to track whether you've taken them, but it gives you that little dopamine hit of physically tapping your phone to it and seeing the light turn off. And gives you that little bit of extra reward for actually doing something that you should be. So just through that automation alone, we now have a reminder LED that will tell us when we need to take our meds. If we forget to take them, for example, we come home in the evening, the light's still blaring on, you know you still got to take them for that day. But because I like this so much, I've also taken it one step further and I have it synced up with my reminders app on my iPhone. So I have a reminder every single day to take my medication in the same way that I use this light. But if I tap the reminder complete on my phone, it also turns off the light. So if I say forget to tap the med bottle or I just didn't happen to do it for that day and took them somewhere else, I can still tap it on my phone and it will turn off the light. That means this thing could seamlessly integrate with your already existing system that's already working and act just as an aid without having to replace anything. This is super cool and I really like this thing a lot. So that's that. I hope you guys like this one because I really like it. It's such a simple use case with smart home and it's genuinely helpful and I think it could be for a lot of people. The cool thing is this wouldn't be just limited to medication. It could be the same for working out, meditating, doing yoga, whatever you want that you want to be regularly reminded for. You could use this same logic to do it. If you do want to mess around with this for yourself, I will have a link to these really affordable NFC tags and the smart plugs I used in my bio there, as well as a whole bunch of other smart home products. The best part about this is you don't even need the custom notification light. You could just use like a regular smart bulb or even a regular lamp plugged into this. This is a very early stage kind of beta build, but I can think of lots of different ways that I could refine it more. For example, building all the smart plug logic into the pill so it doesn't need to be as bulky, and even having the pill be an actual button so you don't even need to tap the tag if you don't want to. There's another form of redundancy where you can just click it to turn it off and have that same reward of taking your meds. So let me know if you guys want me to refine this any further, and let me know if you have any questions at all. As always, thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll catch you in the next video.